Zechariah chapter 4 verse 10. Despise not your days of little beginning. Please. Zechariah 4 verse 10. For who had despised the day of small things, for the day shall rejoice, and shall see the plummet in the hand of Zerubbabel. With those 7, they are the eyes of the Lord which run to and fro through the whole earth. Despised. For who had despised the day of small things? Do not despise the days of small things. I started preaching without megaphone. I was in Rukuba Barak. There was hardly no block I did not go to preach. Hardly no block. I was everywhere preaching, teaching, money cry, boss evangelism from phase 2 to phase 1, from phase 1 to Gadabu and Terminus, ministering the word. And after that, I was in Odogbo Barak. There was no block in Odogbo Barak. We did not go knocking the door one-on-one for evangelism. Ministering, sometimes being insulted and assaulted. Then I started rural evangelism from one village to another, preaching the gospel. Then we start going to cities. I'm talking about this. Don't despise your days of little beginning. Those days when we buy tambourine in the church, we will clap our hands. We will celebrate. When we bring in conga drum, for the period of 7 years, there was no drum set. The only time we had opportunity to drum set was during the anniversary. And those drum sets are local drum sets. We will dance and it will look like everyone to come down. Excitement. Some of us, we hear instrument, we can't dance before the presence of God. Because we don't understand our days of little beginning must not be despised. In fact, keep record of your days of little beginning. It will remind you where you are coming from, so that you can know how to appreciate God. Sometimes you might not be excited about where you are, but when you remember where you are coming from, it gives you clarity about what God has done. Every one of you, you are a work in progress. Am I communicating? I say you are a work in progress. I see you rising up and you will make impact. I thought you were shouting that amen where?